Good morning, class. Today we will be learning about joints. Okay, so what is a joint? It is point of attachment of two bones. So it is a point of attachment of two bones. Alright, so let's say an example. One bone is over here and there is another bone over here. So this point of attachment is called as joints. So the main function of joints, now let us understand the functions now. Okay, so the main function is to hold the bones together. The main function of joints is to hold the bones together. Next one is it gives movability to the skeleton. Right, so it gives mobility to the skeleton. Okay, so we will be learning about the types of joints now. There are now types of joints. Now there are three types of joints based, right? So it has been divided into three parts. All right, so based on the amount of movement allowed by them, all right, so they have been divided into three types of joints. Right, the first one is immovable. The second one is partially movable joints, and the third one is freely movable joints or synovial joint. All right, so let us learn the types one by one. So by the word immovable joints, so which does not allow any movement. Example, skull bone. So immovable joint means which do not allow any movement. Example is skull bone. Example of a immovable joint is the skull bone. It does not allow any movement. Next one is partially movable joint, means allows slight movement. All right, so it allows slight movement. Example, between the vertebrae. Right, so it allows slight movement between the, example will be between the vertebrae. All right, so this is example of partially movable joints, so slight movement of the vertebrae. And the last one is freely movable joints or synovial joints, means allows free movement. Right, so this allows free movement. example will be this easy one, right? Movement of the forelimbs. Okay, so this is all we are going to learn for today. We have learned about joint. It is a point of attachment of two bones. Function is to hold the bones together. It gives mobility to the skeleton. We have also learned about the types of joints, that is immovable joint, partially movable joint, and freely movable joints. And we have learned immovable does not allow any movement. Example, skull bone. Partially movable joint means allows movement, slight movement between the vertebrae, and freely movable joints are signable joints, which we are going to learn in detail also. So allows free movement. All right.